If you are hoping to get your hands on the Caitlin Clark version of Nike's Kobe Bryant sneaker, you're out of luck. They are out of stock. The WNBA star teamed up with Nike for a player edition of the Kobe 5 Pro Tro, decked out in Indiana Fever colors. You see them on your screen. They dropped at 10 a.m. Monday, and they sold out before 11 a.m. In fact, in just minutes. The $190 kicks are already showing up on the secondary market at close to double the retail.
People kept saying, oh, Nike fumbled the bag with Caitlin. It has to get out there. Nike fumbled the bag. No, they didn't. It takes time. She's got to develop a whole freaking product line. But they just announced, breaking news right now, we have a logo. That is the official Caitlin Clark Nike logo. And it's not just that. I mean, this is cool. Nike has just announced that a signature product line will be dropping soon, with signature shoes coming in 2026. Now, this is going to be her logo for all of her Nike stuff that is Caitlin Clark.
I think it's growing on me. I do. I think I like it. I went to order a t-shirt and I can't get one. We're on that pre-order action, I guess. Comparison, this is the logo, the two CCs intertwined together. Somebody said it looked a lot like a 1950s airline logo, and I was like, I kind of see that. There's Brianna's
double C on my jacket like Caitlin Clark. Flau'jae Johnson called it with her reference to CC in her song, because finally Nike has unveiled the signature CC logo, which features two C's. Caitlin Clark, of course, her name. I've joked about this situation for a while when people wonder what was going on with Nike, and I just can't imagine they would sign her to the deal that they did and then not eventually have some big product on the way. And of course, she is part of the partnership as well. Perhaps she could have been promoted more in the meantime, but regardless, she's so popular, all you got to do is
look like Caitlin Clark just gifted her entire team her signature merch, but it wasn't just the team. Every fan that shows up to Gamebridge tonight will get the first release of Caitlin Clark's signature merchandise from Nike. Caitlin Clark is simply the talk of the internet today. Her and Taylor Swift broke the damn internet. Yes, bro. And for all the people that was hitting me up about Caitlin Clark's signature logo, somebody said it looked like Chanel. I said it looked like Gucci. But whatever it is a luxury sports brand. I can't think of very many luxury sports.
Caitlin's signature logo pulls you in like her game. It features interlocking C's. Her mark is emblematic of ever-expanding range on the court. Celebrate her logo debut with this soft cotton logo tee. And you know what's interesting about this design? It does look like they are interlocked, but if you kind of like squint your eyes, it also kind of looks like a very dimensional one C in front of the other one. I don't know if that's just me. According to Nike, the shirt is available, but it's not available just yet. But you can be notified for when it does go on sale. I can only imagine it's going to get sold out lickety-split.
And all it took was for her to take to social media to make this announcement, for everybody to go into a frenzy, and for, I think, the vibes to pick up just a little bit. It's that genuine love the fans have for Caitlin Clark. And the logo, pretty dope. Pretty dope, if I do say so myself. You see it right there. That's the look at it from the truck. They're going to be having to back up Brinks trucks to deal with all the orders that are coming for that sucker. But Caitlin Clark makes the announcement, says that the signature line is on the way in 2026.
Caitlin Clark's new Kobe Bryant 5 sneaker sells out online in minutes. There hasn't been this much calamity over a white woman's shoe since Cinderella and the glass slipper.
And of course, just today, Caitlin Clark's new Kobe PE shoe sold out in less than a minute. And I saw so many tweets about this, so many people who were so sad that they've missed out on this shoe. I saw that there was this one Dick's store and people were lined up around the corner, like camping out, trying to get the shoe. I also heard that Nike stocked about 14,000 of these, and that is an unconfirmed report, but they sold out in less than a minute. If that's any indication of what a Caitlin Clark signature shoe will do, I think Nike better continue to get on it and get ready to launch this brand for Kate.
Hardest logo, man, right now, currently, man. This is so dope, man. Nike, Y'all did a good job with this, man. This is so clean. Go on her shoes, for shirts. Oh, man, that's going to be so raw. Clark with the hardest logo in the game right now, man. That shit is super clean. I love it. I love it. It's super dope, man. Hey, Clark, just when they want to be dropping they stuff, you know you got something in the works, man, and you're going to drop it. It's going to be way harder than everybody else's shit, man. The new God Caitlin Clark logo, man. Super.
I understand what Nike is doing. Nike is trying to get into the luxury brand style, the luxury department style, almost a little bit getting out of sporting. If they successfully do this, this has never been done. Never been done. A sport brand turn luxury brand, and it's affordable. Affordable. See, that's the whole thing. It's a luxury brand that's affordable and is fashionable at the same damn time. And if this is how the ladies stuff look, I'm desperately seeking.
To me, this is more than just a logo. It's a dream come true. People always talk about leaving your mark on the game, and this is another way I can do that. That Nike shoe is going to sell. If you had Nike stock and you were worried about it, this is the event to alleviate some of that stress. This is the moment to rejoice. And there you have it, Caitlin Clark fans and everybody who's been sitting on pins and needles about all this. It is finally on the way. The logo has been revealed. Soon enough, we will get the shoe.
I hope they really decide to personalize a lot of these items that they're going to be dropping. Like, I want storytelling to come back to sneakers and clothes. Like, I just want y'all to tell a story again, Nike. Like really bring that back. The reason why I love Jordan's Bread 11 is because everything that comes with the story that comes along with it. Like, he likes wearing suits. He wanted something that can be on and off the court. You know, the toe boxes because he likes to drag his feet. The lace lock on some of his shoes. It's like he just didn't feel like tying his sneakers and stuff like that. Like, obviously it's going to be up to Caitlin Clark to create some viral moments in her shoe in order to bring light to what the shoe is, but just bring storytelling back to sneakers.
DC logo ready to go. I need t-shirts, hats, pants, shoes, socks. I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. And I'm balling every time I come and talk to you. Yeah, I want it all, CC. I need all the CC merch. It's about time, Nike. Y'all have taken long enough. It should not have taken this long for you guys to get this stuff together. I don't know what the holdup was. Actually, I do believe I know what the holdup was. Y'all didn't want a bunch of people hating and mad and all that. I know. I'm ready for this merch to drop. Cannot wait. The Caitlin Clark merch is going to be absolutely fire. The sneakers are going to be off the hook.
But regardless about how anybody feels about it, the second these things drop, they are going to fly off the shelves. But one thing is for certain, at least it's not the revised Cracker Barrel logo that actually made the company's stock dip significantly upon its recent release. Shares actually fell 7% in the one day that it was released. And I know this is like completely off topic, but it's just something that I found so utterly fascinating. And if you aren't aware, the old Cracker Barrel logo actually featured Uncle Herschel, which was a man that was just leaning up against the barrel with a tagline underneath that said Old Country Store. The company actually came out and apologized, saying that they could do better.
Two sharp C's just landed on a Nike tee and the timeline lost its mind. Some called it clean, some called it a clone, but everyone stopped scrolling. This is not just another athlete logo, it is a signal. Caitlin Clark just turned her initials into a rally point that people will wear, argue about, and remember. Why did two letters spark this much noise? It was not luck. It was timing, leverage, and a carefully set trap for attention. And the way the rollout hit first tells you exactly where this is going next. Section 1. The drop. It hit like a siren. A quick teaser. A link. A clock already ticking. Pre-orders opened and the page surged. Sizes vanished in minutes. Comments piled up faster than confirmations. The clip was short, the message was clear, and the gap between want and buy was tiny. That is how you light a fuse online. The playbook was simple and ruthless. Keep the window tight. Keep the copy clean. Let the scarcity speak. People started asking for more colors before the first batch even settled. Friends texted friends. Screenshots flew. The logo was everywhere without needing a lengthy pitch, which meant Nike could say less and sell more. It looked spontaneous, but it was staged. Supply matched the storm just enough to spark FOMO, not enough to cool it. That is why the timeline argued while the cart did the talking. But the launch was only step one. It reads in a blink. 2 C's, locked tight, balanced, and unmistakable. The shapes are simple enough for a sticker and strong enough for a billboard. That is the secret. Instant recognition with zero effort. It behaves well everywhere. Front of a tee, sleeve near the swoosh, hat patch, sock cuff, heel tab, warm-up jacket, gym bag. Screen print looks crisp. Embroidery holds the edges. One color works. Inverse works. Metallic foil works. It scales down to a profile icon and still holds its form. It pairs without fighting. The swoosh gets the motion. The C's provide the stamp. Side by side, they look intentional, not crowded. You can place them as a lockup or split them across a piece, and the story still reads. It travels across colors. Iowa black and gold, Fever navy and yellow, clean white for retail. Limited drops in city palettes. The symbol does not rely on gradients or tricks. That gives it a long shelf life and a low cost to repeat. It feels like a badge. Kids can doodle it. Fans can wear it with team gear or with streetwear. It says you know the player without screaming the name. That subtle flex is how a logo becomes culture. If it works this well, why did the reactions get so loud? Because the moment it landed, the comparisons started. And those comparisons poured fuel on the fire. The jokes landed first. Gucci jokes, credit card jokes, even retro airline jokes. People stitched the logo next to luxury marks and swore it was a copy. That chorus was not a problem. It was proof that the mark stuck in one glance. Memes do the distribution that money cannot buy. A punchy side-by-side travels faster than any ad unit. Every dunk in the comments turned into reach. Friends sent it to friends. The algorithm noticed the spike. Curiosity did the rest. Similarity is not sameness. The lines, angles, and spacing are tuned to live near famous marks without crossing a line. That is by design. The goal is familiarity that feels fresh. You want the brain to say, I know this shape, and then realize it is someone new. Controversy fuels the funnel. People arguing in the replies do not cancel demand. They keep the thread at the top, while quiet buyers check out. The noise is public. The orders are private. One feeds the other. All of that energy points to a bigger truth. None of this felt accidental. The pattern suggests a plan that unfolds in stages. The timing is where the strategy shows next. This was not a one-day spike. It was a calendar. First came the symbol as a small apparel capsule, navy and yellow to mirror the home palette, with a tight pre-order that let demand speak. Next sits a broader October rollout, full apparel in multiple color stories, more sizes, and cleaner distribution. The point is to move from hot drop to steady shelf, so the mark becomes part of daily wear, not only a moment. Each phase collects data. Which sizes disappear first? Which colors hold? How regional orders split between online and retail partners. That feedback tells the team what to scale and what to shelve. It also sets the ladder. Tees at entry price. Premium fleece for margin. Limited embroidery for collectors. Small accessories for omnipresence. The symbol is the front door to something bigger. The signature shoe sits in 2026, which is perfect timing. A year of repetition trains the eye. By the time the shoe appears, the public already accepts the badge. That unlocks athlete storytelling, color-blocked player editions, and city specials without re-explaining the brand every time. The schedule builds habit. Monthly restocks keep the feed alive. Seasonal colorways give reasons to return. Collabs create spikes that pull new audiences into the funnel. The design language stays consistent so the pieces look like a family on a rack, even when the palette shifts. This is how a logo becomes a line, and a line becomes a franchise. The machine is warming up, the messaging is tightening, and the runway is long. And as the machine spins up, someone went quiet. The drop boomed. Then the room got quiet. The team accounts stayed measured. The league feeds moved like any other Tuesday. Captions felt safe. Highlights felt routine. When a star gets a moment this loud, everyone around her should turn the volume up, not down. Silence leaves oxygen for the critics. Fans look for signals from the home base. They want behind the scenes. They want quick clips from practice. They want the locker room angle. A fast carousel. A pinned post. A simple, "We see you from the league." Those touches turn a product launch into a shared celebration. This is not about spamming posts. It is about leadership. When the biggest spotlight swings to your sport, you close ranks and feed it. You brief partners. You brief retailers. You prime the next content piece so momentum never stalls. If you do not define the narrative, the replies will. The good news is, the fix is simple. Be faster, be clearer, be proud. Make it easy for casuals to join in. Give loyal fans assets they can share without effort. That is how you turn a hot moment into durable equity. Even with the wires crossed, the market already answered. Demand showed up in numbers that cannot be argued with. And those numbers point to the next chapter. The numbers showed up before the think pieces. Ratings jumped. Arenas filled. Road games sounded like home. You could hear it in the crowd and see it on the resale apps. That is not hype. That is demand. Tickets moved fast. Families planned trips around the schedule. Kids wore the initials to school. Parents asked who Caitlyn is and got the full highlight reel from the back seat. This is how a casual fan becomes a repeat buyer. Opponents felt it too. Their home nights got bigger when she came to town. Lines at the merch stand ran longer. Local news covered warm-ups. More cameras. More clicks. The star glow raised the whole stage. The ripple reached her peers. Aja, Sabrina, Stuart, Angel. When the spotlight widens, more players get their moment. Signature drops pull each other up. Rivalries become showcases. The league looks larger and more fun to join. Brands chase energy. When the public votes with wallets, the partners follow. That means better time slots, stronger retail placement, and faster product cycles. It also means more chances to tell deeper stories. Momentum is real, but momentum needs direction. So how do you turn a mark into a movement? A logo is recognition. A badge is belonging. The path from one to the other is community. Put the mark where people already gather, and let them claim it. That is how symbols start to live without permission. Blend the palettes that shaped her story. Iowa, black and gold, next to Fever, navy and yellow. Campus bookstore packs for students. Arena night exclusives for locals. Travel sets for road fans. The mix tells people this is bigger than one city. Invite creators to play. City artists flip the C's into murals and tees. Musicians press it on limited merch for one show. Schools run design contests. Youth clubs add it to warm-ups. When kids can draw it from memory, you are winning. Stage, small, meaningful drops. Charity editions tied to clinics. Teacher appreciation shirts for back to school. Local bookstore collabs that bundle a tee with a sports biography. These are simple, low-cost ways to make the badge feel personal. Give teams a way to celebrate. Host CC nights with themed seats, posters, and a quick skills clinic for kids. Run halftime shooting challenges. Offer photo spots with the mark. Make it easy to post and tag. Every share becomes a billboard you did not have to buy. Keep the signal steady. Monthly color flips. A winter pack with cozy pieces. A spring pack for tournament season. Do not overcomplicate it. Keep the look clean and the story clear. Fans will do the rest. And the louder the haters type, the more the badge spreads, which sets up the final turn. The backlash did not break it, it fed it. Every hot take, every side-by-side roast, every thread of eye rolls, kept the symbol pinned to the top of people's screens. Curiosity did the rest. The more the timeline argued, the more new eyes arrived to decide for themselves. Algorithms love tension, sharp comments, fast replies, quick shares. That cocktail pushes a topic into more feeds. The quiet crowd watches, clicks the product page, and checks sizes. They are not posting receipts. they are buying in silence. Hate also hardens the story. When a mark survives a week of memes and still shows up at school on Monday, it starts to feel inevitable. People stop asking if it will stick and start asking which color to get next. That shift is how a moment becomes a pattern. The right answer to noise is presence. Keep the message clean. Keep the drops steady. Let real-world sightings do the talking. Photos from games. Clips from clinics. Shots of kids wearing it after practice. Reality outlasts replies. There will always be copycat claims and taste debates. That comes with scale. The job is not to win every argument. The job is to give fans something worth wearing and make it easy to join. Do that long enough and the badge carries its own gravity. All of this points to one conclusion. This is bigger than a tee. It is a strategy that turns attention into habit and habit into a franchise. Which brings us to what this really means. 2 letters turned into a signal. A fast drop proved the appetite. The noise only made it louder. Now the calendar is set, the stories are building, and the badge is slipping into daily life. That is how a logo becomes a habit, and a habit becomes a franchise. Caitlyn went from pulling up from the logo to owning one. The next year will decide how deep it goes. More colors, more courts, more kids drawing it in the margins of their notebooks. If the mark keeps showing up in the real world, the debate online will not matter. So here is the question to leave with. Did the symbol arrive because she is already that big, or will the symbol help make her even bigger? The answer will be written by the people who wear it next.